Yay! Let's get the stream started by booting Skyrim. There it goes. Now, there has been, in the last week, new Creation Club crap. I'm trying to remember what it was for Skyrim, because it wasn't very good. Because I know for Fallout 4 there was also new Creation Club crap, you know, another fucking update that does nothing except change the version number and does fuck all. You know, it's clearly something they had to do for console, and I'm not sure, they have to have, I guess, one change file on PC. So they fucked the exe number, and of course, that fucks up script extender, which makes it a pain in the arse to update. So, does that. But Fallout 4, there was two things, if I remember. There was a... oh, what was it? It was a lightning gun from Quake. And a rifle. Yes, yes. Funny that they changed it to Zenimax. Yes, yes, yes. I've done this before. So we need to change that. But let's see. That's old. So they aren't even showing off anything new. Off to a good start. Fuck off. And people wonder why this interface is hated. It's crap. So yeah. That's two of the new stuff. Like, woo. I mean, I guess at least the prices on this are alright, but... look, what is that one? Is that new or what? Oh, 2 staves and... yeah, 2 staves, and it's 500 because it's got like a fetch quest associated with it. Woo! So like... oh, and net leather. But look at the price! 2 sets of armor. And look at that price! The price... and it's not like distributed on like Reavers on Soulstime. Oh no, it's a crappy quest where you gotta go do a crappy quest to get it. And that Akaviri sword that it mentions, I can't find anything as... oh, is that it? Is that technically an Akaviri sword? And they got more... yeah. 750. And you can barely tell what type they are because they're so generic. And what's funny is the glass one looks a lot like the one made at Kitbash that modders made. But yeah, that must be it. It must be Dawnfang Dusk, which looks like it might just be a straight model port from Oblivion. That looks like a straight model port from Oblivion, just with a different texture applied to it. Like, and the price, 500. Just the fuck. Yeah, some of these could have been interesting, but why would I pay more? And for a single weapon, and than I would for the entire Half-Fire DLC, which added new animations in the form of the oven, loads of new assets, mostly in the form of the bakeable shit, and because I think the house is mostly bits of the Whiterun set. Yeah, but it's still pretty new. A new system, the Build a House system, which, you know, doesn't exist vanilla, and was sort of a dumbed down, but I think was there so... because I learned recently that Skyrim was supposed to have Fallout 4's settlement system at some point during its development, but it was cut. So I think Half-Fire was introduced to test certain functionality. Why do summons have to teleport? So... where was I going? Oh yeah, Arn Bjorn. Oh yeah, fall damage exists in Skyrim. I forgot that fall damage actually existed in Skyrim. Unusual place for chorus. That's an odd place to find chorus. But yeah, why would you pay as much? That's my issue with Creation Kit. Not that the stuff's crap. I mean, but the price, those prices are just insane. Oh, I mean, we've been here for a few minutes and there's already wolves. Ugh, fuck, seriously, fuck wolves.
Wolf?
Speaking of. Actually, no, I can't use werewolf form for a while. I'll explain why. Now, I saw a Stormcloak camera and I thought, okay, time to use werewolf, werebeast form, because why not? But it then dawned on me that I'd made some changes to it, and I haven't set that. And as I don't use that functionality on streams for reasons, I can't actually use one because I haven't set it up and the default values for it are atrocious and really slow. So, but I found out that my other werewolf mod, the one that caused them to turn into bloody skeletons, was actually lagging out pretty badly. It would crap out quite often. So I used it. It's effectively piggybacks another script onto it, which I use to apply the script from the mod I do not use on streams, which is appropriate and doesn't have the visuals that I would say are off-putting to people. Of specific taste, I would say. So I thought, use that werewolf. Turns out it works perfectly. And it allows me to at least loot shit as a werebeast as well. Cause that was getting on my wick that I couldn't loot anything. At least now I can loot corpses. I don't loot dragon corpses, but you're friendly. I remember this ruin now.
Need something? I'm Anska. Are you here? I've finally maybe you could help find it. Some old priest buried here long ago. If Vokun is powerful, you can have anything. Except, great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
I don't think you realise the danger of a dragon priest, but okay. Your safety? What would I be killing Droga for? What kind of stupid question is that? But yes, going back to the Creation Club, the offerings aren't bad, they're just very lackluster. They really are just a fetch quest or a follow the notes fetch quest. And they do sort of, they're very low effort. They're not like new voice acting or anything. Take a bolt in the knee.
No sign of him.
Well, if you hadn't woken them up, you idiot. Because she's not a proper follower, she doesn't go into sneaky mode. Normal followers go into sneaky mode. Also, I don't know what possessed me, but over the last few days I have been upgrading one of my mods. I also ported it to you know, I also ported it to the Nexus finally. I mean, it's been on the Nexus for a while on the original Skyrim, you know, Skyrim 32, but only recently decided to port it to Special Edition. Even though I've been running that mod on Special Edition for a while.
This looks like some sort of lever puzzle.
Oh, cow.
We'll have to figure out the correct order to lift them.
Okay, bird. Where's bird? I'm shooting birds first. Bird, fish, fox, snake, bird. Eesh. Where's fox? Fox. Snake. But it's my large ship mod. I've always been happy with the exterior of it. Oh, hello, Dragon Gold. If you want to commit tax fraud, go to Skyrim. They have no tax.
Hey, watch it.
And if you don't live in England or one of the few Euro countries where it's higher than 20%, then it probably isn't worth your time either. But no, the mod, back to my original subject. My large ship mod, I've always liked the exterior, but the interior makes me cry. Especially the kitchen. That is so horrible, it really makes me weep. Looking at it was horrible. I actually couldn't stand to look at it, it was that hideous. So I've been rebuilding that over the last few days. I'm almost done. If you go to its Nexus page on the Special Edition Nexus, you can see a few work in progress V2 images, because I'm updating the version number from version 1. So, have a look at that. That's funny. If you're crashing is it an instant crash as soon as you go in? Like as soon as you touch the door, it goes into a load screen and then it just dies? By any chance? Because I think that might be a texture-related issue.
Is someone there?
I know If it's instant when you cross a specific threshold, it's probably a texture. I mean, if you use for some reason, some textures it doesn't like. Unless you know the bloody encoding, which I don't, you can't tell which one it is, so you have to use process of elimination. It can be a wee bit tedious, but I'm just trying to think what caused Complete Force Barrow, and the only thing I can think of is a texture issue with one of the assets in there. It's one of the... I know when I ported to Special Edition, I did have some issues with the textures. Like male textures, for example, would cause instant crashing. So as soon as a cell that had a male human in it loaded, boof, instant crash. You know, as soon as I had a few minor issues with the LOD, where everything was bright pink. I had to extract Special Edition's LOD and replace all my LOD files with that. I also had a few issues where textures were super shiny, so I had to delete the normal maps for those textures, because the normal map system works a bit differently in Special Edition. It's much more aggressive. And when I was wandering, I would occasionally find that a few mods would just crap out, I'd just crap out reliably in the same spot. The Temple of the Divines in Solitude, for example. Turns out there was textures for Much Ado About Snow Elves were part of Legacy of Dragonborn were affected, so I had to replace them with the Special Edition textures, and that fixed that crash. Ooh, that's a big mod folder. I don't actually know how big mine is. I don't know how big, because I would have to take regular Skyrim and deduct what it is default. because I manually install everything, and my mod, as a result, my folder is a fucking mess. I cleaned it up somewhat for Special Edition, but I couldn't clean up much. I'm just trying to think. It's probably a texture issue. It's the first thing I'd think of with Special Edition. It's the only thing I can think of will be a texture issue, because Bleakfall's Barrow is pretty lightweight. It's not one of those places that is guaranteed to crash no matter what you do. Cough, Riften! It's the only thing I can think of will be a texture issue. If you go into other... It could even be the Dragonstone texture, but no, that won't crash as soon as you go into the first zone. I'm just trying to think. It's probably a texture issue. Oh, build? Who the fuck knows what I was doing? I mean, just look at the skills. Destruction, max. Other magic, just sort of there. Alteration. Who uses that? Enchanting max because you need it. Same with smithing. On light armor, even though I prefer heavy armor. Block. How has that gone up so high? Two-handed, currently working that up with my shitty axe of failness. One-handed max out, archery max out. Light armor currently maxing. Sneaky, it goes up on its own. Lockpicking goes up on its own. Pickpocket, how do I have 5 points in that? Speech goes up on its own. Alchemy goes up on its own. I have illusion? I had no idea. I have perk points I don't even know I have. I had no idea I even had perk points. Well.
Yeah? I cannot think.
I don't reset things when I hit 100. It depends what it is.
And here's a little something for helping me out.
Sometimes, especially on likes of archery, I just don't like to reset it because it's one of those things that it's always useful, and having like losing half your damage on it is quite significant. Especially when bloody Draugr death sponges are everywhere. So I don't like to reset stuff like that. I do tend to reset my weapon skill every so often, but not too often. I don't go overboard. Where's the stealth way out of this dungeon? I can't believe I can't find it. Map. It is in that room. I thought it would be. There's always a way out of a Skyrim dungeon. How did I miss that? Yeah, well, I've buffed a few enemies up and nerfed a few because, well, fucking wolves should not be so powerful. You know, and like my dragons are a lot tougher than normal. Their bites hurt like hell. Like, you get hit by that bite and you haven't got like really high health, you are going to die. Because they do like 400 damage, they are ridiculously powerful. Yeah, but I've sort of changed the difficulty. I wouldn't say I've buffed it. I don't play in the highest difficulty. There's no fun in that. Everything's just a sponge. Deathlords are spongy enough as is. Is this the one with all the mud crabs? In which case I can pick up a bit of displayable booty. And it coming off a ship, so it is booty, because I'm plundering like a pirate. Yes, it is. Oh wow, that's just like bullet hell mode. Sure, let's just see if it's got anything in this room first. I don't tend to, but rush by the booty. I think I never have anything in here. I'm always really shitty for that. You know, they're always really shitty for it. See, I just, what do I even have it set as? I don't know. I just have it set as adept all the time, and I sort of balance it like that. You know, I just sort of balance it around that. You know, you tweak it to your liking. That's the beauty of a Bethesda RPG. You can tweak it exactly how you want it. Here, mud crab, mud crab, mud crab. Where is it? I know it's stuck in a wall somewhere. There it is. I don't even need... Really, skeevers, that's a bit much. That's just silly. Getting bitten by a rat, no matter how large, is not going to be a kill. That's kind of silly. Why does it have so many doors? Where's the little hole? There's a little hole somewhere in the ship to get out. Or is that the lower deck? I think that's the lower deck. It gives you it kills you instantly and gives you a debuff. That's a bit... I'd call that overkill. You know. That's fine. Where? I was just in here! I can see my dead mud crab corpses! Oh dear, don't... Yes, that was a cargo hold. So it's sort of like novices don't quite insta-kill and adept it's insta-kill. I see. So the debuff basically guarantees that the second one will kill you. There's my escape hole. Unlike Oblivion, Skyrim quest markers do not update if you take a different route. I don't know why. You know, Oblivion clearly had that functionality. Maybe, and as does Fallout 4, so I can't even say it's something that's not part of the creation engine, because, like... Well, the creation kit for Special Edition is actually built off the Fallout 4 creation kit, because it has caps instead of gold as your default value. So I can't help but imagine that Special Edition's engine took things from Fallout 4, so you'd think it would have taken the marker updating. Because, yeah, that's really useful. Especially for dungeons like that that have 2 doors. Oh no! Mud crab! They're so... threatening. Wait a second, I got the one that was under the boat, but not the one that was actually with me. Really? Yay. That makes no sense. Oh, health debuff's pretty crippling. I mean, pickpocketing debuff, I'm questioning the effectiveness of that, because pickpocketing is very much a case of, if it isn't 100%, it's going to fail, because, well, random number generation hates me. You know, it's just the nature of random number generation, it just hates me. You know, I've had things fail on a 99 chance of success, and I've had things more often than I've had, but, you know, like, pretty much every time I've seen it be 99 chance success, fail. Every time. 1% chance of success, I've seen that succeed more than 99%. It's kind of disturbing. I don't... Well, do I collect skill books? I don't go out of my way to. I just sort of accumulate them, and then... and if the gallery displays them, then that's where they go. But... no, I don't really go out of my way to collect them. Yes, this has been ported to the Special Edition Nexus as well, as is my other little boat. I hate... like, without underwater combat, slaughterfish are just a nuisance enemy. Magic. Ugh, destruction. Flame cloak, where is it? Where are you, slaughterfish? Come on. Like the only use for cloak spells. Otherwise, they just piss off every friendly that you come across, but... like, I can't go near him to talk because it will kill him. Because it's stupid. Someone's oh, don't tell me. And there's an enemy nearby. Yeah, I've actually got a mod that makes the pickpocketing chance go to 100 because it just saves the quick save aggro. There's another one. Bloody annoyances, aren't you? Come back, come back, come back! My cloak's about to die, come back. Swim. Swim. That's the rudder. Because these boats don't have a rudder. You know, that would barely... on a sailing boat, that is the most pitiful excuse for a rudder ever. So, I put a real one on. Now I can wait a few hours, get Lucian back, because I want my hilariously hammy Oblivion voice. I need it. Do I actually have that equipped? Yep. How many hours must I wait for him to come back? God, lesser powers are irritating. I get that the idea is to stop them. There we go. Hello, my hammy one.
Should have figured Astrid would send what gave it away. Yeah, gotta admit that little Chester's good with that butter knife. But
which ironically does more damage than his battle axe because it's ebony rather than iron.
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. Alright, you convinced me. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood. Do me a favor and kill that little Chester twice.
His life's greatest illusion.
Yeah. You know, ever since seeing the senile scribbles, I can't help but think that there's just someone on the other side of that door laughing their ass off every time that door speaks. You know, saying it just to be a troll. Because it is, it's just like unnecessary.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white.
I can kill everything. Especially with that on my side. Oh, Sister Hope, just... Why can he talk to us across the entire sanctuary? Do they have a bloody PA system?
But prey awaits us.
Yeah, with Oblivion, what would be a really nice detail is to put the Oblivion armor, you know, shrouded armor there. That would be just a really nice detail. Like, replace the mesh on it. Good tripwire. They bounce. Oh dear, I accidentally shot Lucian. Oh shit. Oops. Oops. I shot the wrong one. Oops. How do I even hit a ghost with this thing? The Oblivion system at least made sense. You need Silver or Daedric or Enchanted to hit... Oh wait, this is Enchanted. Oh, right.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
He really does beg you to kill him, doesn't he?
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother slapped him and fought? Surely the listener understands.
I love how they even leave you some troll slaying equipment. Let's take my light of unstealthiness off. Oh! Oh, if anything's bright purple, that means it's missing a texture. If it's like bright pink or bright purple, it depends on the lighting. It's just a missing texture. For some reason, that's Skyrim's missing texture. I guess it's high contrast and stands out, so you would notice it. It's something I've not really run into it a lot, because I normally make sure things have textures or so. Make sure I have the textures, but sometimes it happens. Oh, just how many?
What do you say?
Yep. I hate Skyrim's lockpicking. Just pure luck. Sometimes you get it first try, sometimes you take 100 tries. For Oblivion's skill-based system. Oh dear.
You caught me. I surrender. prefer to listen, eh? Of course, of course.
Yes.
A listener listens. A joke.
I don't have the mouse control to aim perfect. I am really bad at lockpicking. Funny thing is, I'm pretty good at Oblivions, but I'm terrible at Skyrims because it's just no response. It's just luck, and my imprecision is not helpful. Because that's the smallest mouse movement I can make. I'm just doing. I don't know if you can see the cursor. That's the smallest mouse movements I can really make. My spectral assassin said not. Sifis didn't want it, so. And to be honest, Armbjorn was begging for it. What's the? I don't know if I can go all the way round. Oh, I terrible. You know what? Let's give a sneaky peeky. Just gotta go across the soul side. It's quicker this way. I'm just gonna give a sneaky peeky at the V2 on that boat. Because it's hot. It's mostly done. I just haven't got around to nav meshing it to put an idle markers in. So. Just gotta cleanse this island. Hey, I trimped! I love it when I trimp. Trimping's great. These things are pretty spongy for some. No matter what, I have nerfed them, they're still pretty spongy. Come back! Come back! He scribs. Yay, it worked! No more bone mold! No more bloody great house armor on bandits! The exterior is unchanged, I haven't changed that. I didn't quite trimp over that. I don't know what I guess I can say I can trimp in Skyrim about as reliably as I can trimp in TF2. aka not at all. Gotta claim my lurker booty. Clam. Me clam. Clam good. Ooh, bird feathers. I'm sorry, but they have to die. Everyone knows cliff racers have to die. So, let's start at the top and work my way down. And yes, these staircases are terrible. You sort of force your way up them. Satchels. Don't put anything in that satchel or these barrels. It'll only be available at the where you dumped it. It won't be available inside. Just gonna. The only thing I don't like is how empty this is, but I guess it is just rigging, so. Yeah, but perhaps it's funny because outside I've detailed this nicely. Things aren't like on a grid. They're all rotated differently. You know, they all look natural, but inside inside was awful. I mean, inside was truly awful. You know, this is sort of a sneaky peek. You know, because I'm nice like that. This room has pretty much unchanged.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Okay, the base gen data it didn't work because she's supposed to have a red bit there. It crapped. The creation kit crapped out. But this is about the only thing new here. There's really not much. I already have speed minor, so it's not like that's an issue. Here, again, not much new. I'll just put this bookcase in. Hey, it's not on the floor this time. One of these books pinged off into the floor last time. Yeah, just a couple of books, bed. Yeah, just a little bit of detail. You know, this is all new. I don't think that... the wardrobe might have been old. You know, just detailed it a bit. Just put a bit of clutter in. Makes a huge difference. This is all new. Just put a bit... again, more... just a bit of detail. Rather than that weird model collection, which just was weird. Again, just a little bit of detail. But a table... before, this used to be a table with a grid of items on it. Now it's sort of shelves where they're more neatly placed.
Make it quick. Speak.
Well, at least her AI package is working, I guess. She normally never came downstairs. Do I have it settled? Oh. Don't have it settled means that you can still kick them around, I see. Again, railing, because otherwise, like, lethal fall. Just kitchen, much improved. Okay, the butcher and activators don't work, like, at all. Like, that's supposedly an activator, but it didn't actually do anything. Chef's nowhere to be found. But this kitchen's, like...
Yes?
Before it used to be just like the cooking this, and a bigger table with the meat all arranged, even more grid-like than that. And that's pretty grid-like. I kept that as a reference.
Doing that for?
Well, what's funny is that Navmesh shouldn't allow her to get there, because I haven't actually changed it. It should be trying to do this. But it works, apparently. Who knew? Dining room. Just, again, just a bit more detail. You know, put a few bits of food in these bowls. Yeah. Put a bit of deco on the walls. Just make it a little more homely. Again, just a little more detail. This was all empty space. This, again, was just all empty. This was entirely empty. There was... in the shot I'm looking at now, apart from the floor and the walls, like the actual physical walls, nothing. There was nothing. It was just the walls, the floor, and the doors. That's it. Wasn't even any lamps. Now, I'm curious. Just gonna stick a dud weapon on. I'm not sure if I've hooked these up properly. This is why I'm a bit. So let's take a generic glass bow for example. Well, the good news is that they work. Dagger. Dagger. There's a dagger of shittiness there. Iron dagger there. That'll do. Okay. I don't know how. Okay, these don't work. Okay, I'll have to work on that. I probably hooked it up the wrong way. Typical, the one I hooked up manually is the one that doesn't work. But I'll have to fix those, but again, just a bit of detail there. That's not your bed. Ah, that's an unassigned bed, I haven't signed. Again, that's not his bed either. That's the chef's bed. You can tell by the sweet robe. And the uncommon taste in the chef clothes. I tried... this, again, was pretty bland and boring. This, Percy Peahead here, is a joke, references a Percy Pisshead joke. I don't know if it exists outside of England, but... basically, I thought... better add some generic crew. You can kill this guy, you can't kill, like, the vendors. Again, he hasn't... I don't think he's worked either. This is the Smith's bed. Yes, I deliberately included this. This is all deliberate. And little kettles of chamber pots. Unowned yet. Gonna put 3 more generic crew, and one will be a bard. One will be who knows. Again, this was just an empty corridor before, now it's got barrels and shit. Library hasn't changed much, just made these fit better. They used to the doors used to clip against shit, which annoyed me. Again, just a little detail on the walls, doesn't hurt. And just a little bit, just like a reading area. It's just nicer. Again, I need to fix these display cases. I probably hooked them up wrong. I probably hooked them up the wrong way. Mannequins. Lots of mannequins. Again, more display cases that don't really work. This room just added a few more weapon racks, and I'm sure... Let's just check these work. I've still got that dagger, haven't I? Yeah, no, they work. I say I thought they would work because I copy-pasted those. I probably hooked these display cases up the wrong way. Now I think about it, I probably did hook them up the wrong way. Again, just a little bit more detail. That's weird. I guess if it adds something to Bleak Falls Barrow, it might, but... I don't know why that would conflict. There's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. You know, it's the nature of the thing. There can't be anything intrinsically wrong with it. Again, not many differences here. Just a little bit more detail.
Out with it.
Oh, great, you're blocking my way. Again, just a little more detail. Detail's important.
Get things done. I like that.
So now they wander around a bit more as well. I change the AI packages on them. You know, just general, just little improvements. That they wanted to go to Solitude anyway. Because it's got carriage. Solitude there. Yeah, the little tiny doors are a pain. These doors are really tiny, even by like normal standards. It's like they are so tiny doors. Unfortunately, they're the only doors that fit for this tile set. They are just very, very small. I mean, even crouching, I'm barely clearing them. But ship doors are usually quite small anyway, so why not?
Now cast!
Why does it always equip the shittiest bolts? I don't get it. You'd think it'd equip the best bolts, not the shittiest ones. Climb in the hill, find this cart. Yeah, that's the new interior. It's just nicer. The other one was both bland and grid-like. It was kind of awful. I don't think I ever turned snapping off. You know, it's just one of those awful. Yeah, but it's better than nothing. At least then you don't run out of bolts when you're firing. The only problem is it always auto-equips the shittiest stuff you have. I mean, the bolts, okay, I'll let it slide. Oh wait, no, because I have Dwarven bolts, so no, I won't let it slide. I was going to let it slide because it was vanilla only. Do I have contracts to kill anyone? No, I don't, do I? And when I go Solstheim, I'll get that shit. I'll have to go there at some point. So not having auto-equip is worse because you fire your last arrow and then you're left with nothing. But why it can't pick the best stuff rather than the shittiest stuff, I don't know. You know, steel bolt's my last resort.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have... Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself...
You truly are not connected to Sithis if you believe that lie.
Why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, there's just one more target. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering...
It's the senile fuck.
You should report to him.
You know, best damage will be the best, highest quality. It's funny, standing in a fire in Skyrim doesn't hurt you, but standing in a fire in Oblivion did.
There you are. Look, I just wanted to say thanks for coming to find me.
I thought he bled to death.
Crazy Jester finally met his match.
And you're just sitting in a pile of your own blood.
The shadow scales are all but forgotten.
You're perfectly fine, but you're... Oh, that's just weird. He hasn't mopped up his own blood, you're just gonna sit in it. That's what shadow scales do. Ah, free dog! You need your contracts.
So many. Just one, right? I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes, a servant in Fort Greymore. Good luck. And try not to get yourself killed.
Where is Festus? Where is he? Festus. He wanders around the hole. There he is. Found him.
There you are. Took your sweet time.
Contract? Well,
But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a... Oh, in my, seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Ver... I believe so.
Or how could I fail?
Oh,
I am, after all, just a little girl.
next, you'll have to...
What threat could I possibly...
Are you still paying attention? Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the Gourmet, of course. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. Now off with you. Nobody knows his true identity. Well, I do know the Gourmet was classically trained in any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel.
Yay!
And that anonymity will prove the Emperor.
You are the most useful one. Do you have any advice?
Yes. Don't kill the Gourmet. Oh, I know you have to, but it makes me sad all the same. I love the Gourmet's recipes. The world will soon be a blender.
Passing them off as his own.
Well, technically, since we're not contracted, we don't have to.
You've been directed to dispose of the Gourmet's body, is that correct? I often find water to be...
Again, she has useful advice. What about Free Dog?
Will there ever come a time? She's a maid, old, and your political affairs are your own. But any allegiance you may have, I wouldn't worry too much about this Varain giving you. That said, if your attack on Varain is witnessed... I
don't know, they are pretty useless. They're corrupt as fuck as well, the Markov ones. More so than normal. Yeah. Boink. I guess so. Yes, yeah, clean it with your pants. I mean, they're red already, so why not? You know, no one will probably even notice. Well, except when it dries and goes brown. Maybe Argonian blood doesn't go brown, maybe it stays red. Who knows? Probably should head to Whiterun, kill the old maid. Why they want her dead, I don't know. I don't want a local map. The local map sucks. It's only useful in dungeons for finding a path that you can't see because you're blind. Yeah. Oh no, the little streamer failed. Over the hill. Can I? Nope, I Can't resummon Lucian, I still haven't passed that time. Oops. Oh, just guy screaming about Talos, yep, that's going to be Heimskar, guaranteed. He has kind of become a meme for it, for the fact he never shuts up. Quite why the Falkreath never stop is more miserable than England meme hasn't spawned, I don't know. Because it is, it's constantly raining. It's like England. I live in this place. I don't want to see rain all the time. It's miserable, it's depressing. Need clear skies in the real world. So useful and could cause so many droughts. I don't think I've ever found this little gravestone before. Oh, I might have. It is right next to Little Vivek. So.
Hold. Now cast.
Oh. Of all the books to be floating away, it had to be that one. It's like, oh, someone saw me. You coming? Whoops! Off it goes. Throw it in the lake. I'll retrieve it later.
Something you need, traveler.
Hold. Now cast.
I know I just missed the thistle. I apologise. Yeah, Imperial's just... it's the better option. I mean, Vanilla... the only downside Vanilla is that all the guards are male, because it's just like... for some reason, even though there are Imperial female voice lines... like specifics, I've heard them, and I've taken screenshots to prove they exist, so I'm not going mad. They do exist, for some reason they were never implemented. I guess kind of like female guards in Oblivion. Nope, they for some reason never bothered to actually implement them. Of course mods fix that, but... Fort Greymoor. It's on the way. Why not? I don't like I really do hate the Thieves Guild questline in Skyrim. Because the side jobs, you know, where you're going off... you know, because the main quest is it's either a revenge mission or being Maven's personal thug. You're not a thief, you're a fucking thug. You know, Golden Glow, that's not really a thief job. That's a thug job. You go in, beat the shit out of all the guards and get at a specific item. That's just thug. You know, a thief doesn't go around burning things down. That's what a paid thug does. Oh dear, butterflies are building critical mass. Skyrim's gonna crash. Yeah, not in Skyrim, no. That's the weird thing, is like, housecarls, quite a few of them are women. It's kind of like, it doesn't make sense. You know, if the whole world was super sexist, then at least then it would sort of make sense. But it's the fact that, and like, your bloody fucking legate, aka general, is a woman as well. It just makes no sense in the confines of the world. You know, it's not accurate medieval shit. Never has been. You know, this is why it's stupidity, but look, mods just gives variety, and Mod IAB also makes them racially diverse, because that's what the Legion is. They're not just white humans. So I think that, or were they exclusively Imperial and Nord as well? I'm not sure.
Stay sharp.
I think they were actually exclusively Imperial and Nord. I don't even think there were any Bretons in there. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, mate, that's another downside of going Imperial, as Maven becomes Jarl. It's just like, why? And what's funny is, judging by vanilla dialogue,
want?
And now I see why someone wants her dead. But I think there was originally going to be a way to destroy the Thieves Guild. Much like you can destroy the Dark Brotherhood and miss out on the entire quest line, I think there was a way to destroy the Thieves Guild. Because there is, like, all the other, quite a few NPCs say all it will take is to send a few guards down into the sewers to flush them out. And get rid of them. Though I get the feeling there was supposed to be a case where you could join the guards on that attack and just wipe them out. Much like you can join the Penus Oculatus. Basically say, fuck you to Brynjolf, turn him in. Maven raises a foot, us. And then you sort of, like, shows that Maven's corrupt. And then just wipe them out. Why was I heading that way? Markov's like all the way over there, and I'm not running to Markov because Reach is fucking boring. Because it's nothing but Forsworn. Like everywhere you look, Forsworn.
Now test.
Well, I got lucky. It's not a dangerous one. I have yet to actually see. I've made modifications to some of those, so hoping to see one, but I don't think it'll be likely. I move. Sorry, I can't resist striking them. I need those sweet, sweet toes. Yes. Sweet, sweet toes. Shrooms. Shrooms. Now take your tusk, take that nerve root and all your fans.
Hold. Now test.
I think Windshear is gone if you just destroy the Dark Brotherhood anyway, because it's on the it's stuck in the bowsprit of the Kataraya. And it doesn't go away, the Kataraya stays there forever, and as does Windshear. Although I think if something hits it, it might get pinged out to oblivion. In which case it's gone forever and you're never finding it. Well, why do I need to go to White? What do I have to... Oh yeah, Lava the Feeble. Let's see if she'll tell me the past or the future. Like, you will kill the gourmet. Yes, I know. Do I own you? No, I don't. Now I own you.
I hope your parents are token, you say? Let me see. Oh, goodness me. You're a friend of Gabriella's, then. Well, I guess we... Well, yes, I...
Oh god, you've been hitting the chems, haven't you?
It's not something... Please, relax. There's a cave. No, not a cave.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary, got it.
There are others. A child of night.
The bat. Free dog.
Oh, wait. There's something else. A potential for adventure and wealth. Through there is Hag's End. The last No,
So what? So I think if you've done everything, she actually tells you something in the past, but I think she has a few things she can say. She will always mention Hag's End, because that's how you get the ancient shrouded armor. But other than that, I think she says something regarding to one of the major quest lines. Be it the main... I think main quest takes priority. Or does the Dark Brotherhood. But if you've destroyed the Dark... You've already completed the Dark Brotherhood quest line, I think she tells you a main quest or something. She does vary, I think. Khajiit have set up camp. But there are no Khajiit around. And why I can take their shit, I don't know.
Need a ride? Where do you want to
Take
go?
me to the miserable city of Markov.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady. You ever met one of them cats?
Oh god! I swear, if the weather is good, he always said, "Ever met one of those cats?" Like, it's the default line if they have nothing to say about the weather. It's like always comes up. It's a bad line. I mean, it's no. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll, but or I took an arrow in the knee.
Whitemane is in a better place now.
Useless guards. One of them's going to fall to their death as soon as I enter town, because they always do. I don't know why, just one of the Markov guards always falls. Sometimes they die, sometimes they live.
My favorite. Finally. Now get. Aye, a whole heap. All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let Ward to gain in.
I wouldn't let him in anywhere. He's a scummy beggar.
Why are you bothering me, outsider? That's about the only harmless thing you can do in this city. Silver. And once you've had your fill of mead, do us all a favor and go home.
Who is this asshole?
Out of bothersome. Didn't I speak clear enough? Out of my way.
Who is that asshole? I've never seen him before. It's like Stormcloak Housecarl or something. No, because I thought they were all Silverbloods. I thought if you went Stormcloak, the Silverbloods all took over. Who the fuck is that asshole? Who knows? Take all my crap. Get out of the way, giant dog.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Reachman. Who are you? What do you want? The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh god, this guy's easily.
Now wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my...
I don't know, maybe he does.
Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the... Now you'll let me go, right? Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
I'll just wait for you to go to sleep and then smack you in the face with this giant axe. What? He can't even see me! He can't even... A fucker can't even see me! He couldn't even see me, he's fast asleep, but he can scream out murder while waking up and then not see me. The fuck? See, now he can't... Now he can't see me. I mean, he's a nobody, so...
Yes, yes, for the 100th time.
He's sleeping.
Who are you? What do you... The... Never.
Yeah.
What... The Dark Brother. Now, look. Now you'll let me... Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome.
He's just sleeping. He's sleeping like the dead. This is what he's doing. Oh, I know. I think I know what saw me. A fucking dog through a wall. That's what saw me. Yes, I'm stripping his chef shit. Funny, because they have chef shoes, but he doesn't have them on. He's sleeping in the nude. Now, where was Nightgate in? I think it was near Windhelm. I guess you could say he was dead tired.
What do you need?
Oh yeah, I'm full of bad jokes.
You see those warriors? You have vanquished. Go fiddling. Psst.
Yes, you know who I am.
Hey.
You corrupt fuck. Like, seriously. These guards are inept and corrupt. I wish I was in Cyrodiil. Those guards are aggressive. Like, someone wants to fight, they'll join in. Doesn't matter whose side, they'll join in.
Watch it.
You going to say something? Now, I'm pretty sure Nightgate Inn was like... I know roughly where yeah, it is quite near Windhelm. So yeah, Windhelm's probably the closest.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
What, no comment about Khajiits? That can't be right.
Windhelm's a bit cold for my tastes.
You know, you'd ask the question first, wouldn't you? Not from Windhelm, are you, before insulting it? I mean, he's not wrong, it is a bit cold. I mean, the Nords are fanatically racist. You know, the beauty of them is they're so fanatically racist. And yet, not only do they allow Dark Elves to actually live in the city, they also allow Argonians, who they also hate, to live within the city's confines. I just find it funny that they're so fanatically racist, and yet they still let them live in town. You know, if they were super even, as racist as they keep saying they are, they would have kicked the Dark Elves out of town. They wouldn't let, leaving them in a slum part of town is still better than kicking them out of town. You know, at least they have a house rather than living on the streets. Hopefully that recharged my weapon.
Hold the test.
Kill the chicken, get a bounty. Because chickens have eyes. The chickens have eyes. Ooh. Oh, that's a horde of weaklings, isn't it?
You all? Sure.
Bloody hell, that is a horde of weaklings. Wait a second. I have legendary two-handed? I don't remember doing that. Actually, I know what to do. I don't remember doing that. When did I do that? I don't remember. I don't remember legendarying it. I actually don't remember. I don't remember when I did that. Or even if I did that. Let's see if Winterroof's still lingering somewhere. If we see a corpse fly at me, that's... well, that's probably what it is. Oh, where? Oh no! Oh! Oh dear! Yes, I saved your Stormcloak life. And it's not stealing, so I'm taking that horse. Fucking hell, horses are slow in Skyrim. I think this is the full gallop. Oh, it's a wolf. Horse. Cliff. Climb. Nothing stops the horse. Oh, don't. Oh, I'm only going to be on for another half an hour. It's not that long. And I know the pain of no sleep. I'm not running on much at the moment either. Really? There's a current.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure. Looks like that's it.
Oh, Delphine. I love how Delphine can get a letter to me faster than I know. I shout in town, it makes its way to Delphine, and then it makes its way to me. Okay, that's Highgate Ruins, so that must be the old one. So we won't pass in there. Now. We wait. Bells will go outside. I can't remember when he actually comes outside. There he is. Bloody horse is going to report me, isn't it? He died in the most Skyrim of ways. No witnesses. Maze Rite of Passage. Oh god, he's so fat I can't actually move him. Oh. Yeah! It worked! I'm not satisfied though. I have to push him into the water. He's so fat I can't move him. Come on, one more push. There we go. He's gone for a swim and drowned. That's why he's got nothing on him. Now I'm curious, did I actually do anything to this then? Oh great, another Reekling Swarm. Or is it wolves? Looks like goblins! Oh, there's a goblin war. And the Goblin War is over. Winner? Random Sharpling. And yes, I buffed Fire Breath to actually do damage. I'm not sure if I updated this in or not. I think this was one of the few I didn't. How Oblivion? I think that's the same logo as the Inns have in Oblivion. In a moon with the 3 stars. No, I did not. I've already got Keg Break because he's not carrying it. So, yeah, I didn't update this one. And that's probably why. I don't like to change it. Yeah, you gotta leave at least a couple of them vanilla. Just not all of them, because they're all exactly the same and they annoy the living crap out of me, and this courier's gonna still be lingering, isn't he?
Nope. Sorry.
Now, which way to go? Towards, Whitrun. By the looks of it.
Hold! Now cast!
Don't jump off cliffs, that's stupid. Fun, but stupid.
Hold! Now cast!
Oh, Civil War ruin. I always think it's an era of solitude, but it isn't. How do I cross this gap?
Hold!
I know.
Now cast!
I smell toes.
Hold! Now cast!
Sweet, sweet toes. Oh no! A troll! Now it's a dead troll. And I smell toes. Sweet, sweet toes. I'm a move creature of weirdness.
I've suffered worse.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. And I take your toes. Say nice. I killed you for your toes. La 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 la. I'll take your cheese too. Why do giants have a locked chest? Did they just loot it from somewhere?
Hold! Now cast!
Hello, Payten. Yes, Elder Scrolls is good. I've never got into 1 and 2 though, and they're just too old. I just can't get along with them. You know, I like the freedom. Oblivion was my first, and I like the freedom it gave. Now, I've never really found any other game that gives you quite the same freedom as an Elder Scrolls game to do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, the Bethesda Fallout's come close, but still. You know what? Send that to Inns. It's not that useful. Yes, don't elves look so much better when they don't have fish eyes on the sides of their head. Even when they're ugly, they still look better. Yeah, they don't need fish eyes. Why did they give them fish eyes? I don't get it. Elves were never fish-eyed. Useless brigade.
By sure. Is that Asura's star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
By getting off my ass and doing something, unlike you useless rejects. No, it saw me. Hurt me and sheath this thing. is not subtle. Oh, Imperial Brigade. Hey, and they spawn. Argonians spawn properly.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial
Again.
business. Be gone.
That's proof that Imperial women lines do exist. You know.
Fooled?
You know, it's just for some reason they never actually implemented them. Probably ran out of time. I don't think the Imperials were ever meant to be the faction you joined. You know, you get the distinct impression that they were the later edition. And the Stormcloaks were changed to be a bit more racist. Because in the files, all the Stormcloak stuff's labelled as Sons of Skyrim. You know, or Sons of Talos. You know, they're not as racist connotations. You know, they're not just the Stormcloaks. So I get the feeling that's probably changed due to the popularity of Choose Your Side, aka Mass Effect. Because Mass Effect was very much a big thing when Skyrim was new. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 sort of was really popular. 1 was really popular despite being quite crude. And then 3 was pretty new when Skyrim came out as well.
Need a ride? Where do you want to
And the only reason I remember that is because my computer was a Mass Effect. It was a custom built and it was like a special one designed, like it was a Mass Effect 3 spec one that could play Mass Effect 3 at like the best settings. So it's pretty boggo actually. It's made a few bad choices with it. I really wish I spent more and gotten a better CPU and more RAM, but because at the moment, then again, whether or not I could fit the upgrade the graphics card if that was the case. Because the reason I haven't upgraded the RAM is, well, it doesn't fit. It actually doesn't. It wouldn't actually take up the same space as the graphics card, so I can't actually put a bit more RAM in. So I've got to stay with 8 gig, which is enough for most things, but sometimes the creation kits can push them a bit too far. I think they just sort of build to a critical mass and then just fail. You know, they just keep climbing, and I think that's why that base gen data failed. Oh, free dog. Gotta find free dog first.
Sister. Don't worry, my friend. I'll spare you the facetious quip about killing, infiltrating, and occupied military...
Yeah, they're my allies. And it's always your allies, because I believe it's a bandit fort until you actually take a side.
Well, yes. 2 of them. Your targets are a dark elf wizard named Maloril in the dwarven ruin of Maz. Kill these 2, and I'll have one last contract to give you. I'm just finalizing some details. He's dangerous, very dangerous. Just not by you. He's the housecarl of Falkreath. You know what that means?
Yeah, there's like defenseless and useless.
So be truly a sanctuary to call home. Best get to it.
So, the prodigal murder. So I gathered. It seems a certain orc.
How did you know it was an orc?
Which means
Stiff is.
writ of passage too. Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that you performed your duties to the letter.
I was wrong about you. I see that now.
The listener.
Maybe we all. Here's your payment. And a little something else as well. From me. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years.
He just sneakiness.
It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much needed.
Yes, I did just hear the word sneakiness and oomph.
Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
Astrid. Falkreath isn't exactly far away. I bet you're in bloody Windhelm, though.
So it's... Oh, yes. And I've... Look at you. Go now to Castle You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be served. Once meat has been killed, escape through the upper door, and across. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny. It's a rare plant, found only on the island of Stros Makai. It can. One taste will lead to nearly instant death. So don't even think about it.
I think it does like 1,000 damage. It's pretty significant. And if you don't use it, you can brew it into a potion. Or a poison. I mean, accidental potion is very much what you can do. Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh no, Helvard is still house. Oh. Ah, yes, because it's Imperial, isn't it? It's Falkreath. I'm pretty sure Falkreath's one of the Imperial ones. Yes, because Markarth, Falkreath. Markarth, Falkreath, Solitude. Morphall, and there's another, and Whiterun. I think, and there might be a sixth one. I'm not, fifth one, I'm not sure. Oh, prepare for awful.
I find your grin unsettling.
What, you don't find this unsettling? Oh, yes. I protect the Jarl. I do a fucking awful job of it, but I protect the Jarl. There's that dagger of sneakiness. That'll do. The elves killed him.
My time saw the assassination of an emperor as well. The Dark Brotherhood did not have the honor of that kill.
Like, it's so easy to kill him because you just go into his bedroom, stab him in the face, and then leave. It's not even hard. Where's this Dwemer ruin? Is it yeah, Message left. So that's up near Solitude actually. So got to go north. There's been a murder.
You were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin in Solitude.
Yes, crushed by a falling piece of rock. Horrible indeed. And then the aftermath. Just the aftermath. The groom and his father lay dead. Killed by a hail of arrows from an over-aggressive Imperial guard. That was a bit of a clusterfuck. Meanwhile, me and Bizarro escaped unharmed. Well, I wouldn't say escaped, I think more casually walked out of town because we were completely innocent. How to jump along? Waddle, 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 waddle. I heard something. Nah, it was just me. Oh.
Hold.
Nope.
Hold. Now cast.
No, I don't know how I trimmed. I'm so sorry. I managed it somehow, but I don't know how. I sort of skidded across and gained like a double charge. Trimping is a mysterious art, and I don't think I'll ever figure it out. Ooh, I can play. Swim, 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 swim. Ooh, corpse.
Hold. Now cast.
Oh no. Let's climb up the mountain. Wish I had Shadowmere, but I think Shadowmere's Dragoness Chow. I'm not sure where it is. Ugh. I'm not sure what happened to Shadowmere. I'm not sure if it's Dragoness Chow. I'm not sure. Shit happened, and then you know what happens when shit happens is everything hits the fan, and then it goes wrong. Who's that body running along? Oh well, must.
We've been chasing that fiend for a long time. On behalf of the Vigil, you have my thanks. The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Hazazora's star. Guards can see it, Vigilant of Stendar can't. Just Dafuk. Oh! Flying Mammoth! Splat! Oh wait, no, it landed on something, it's fine. And now it's dead. Oh dear. Oh, that's a beautiful sight, isn't it? Is that? That's normal. I don't remember killing a skitty.
What prey awaits us?
Sweet, sweet toes. I know I can find more toes, but first, where's that spigot?
My blade is yours.
I know where I can find more toes. Can't go wrong with more toes.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named Listener. There is no higher honor.
Yes, I am the listener. I could misinterpret. More toes! Look at that! Look, more toes! Isn't it a beautiful sight?
Wold? Now test!
It's a beautiful sight when you see such a beast.
Now test!
Where is this north? Oh, it's a quest marker right on it. So, Spriggan, Troll.
Wold?
That seems familiar.
Now test!
Oh, crash. That's odd. That's odd. I don't know what caused that. Well, I don't know what caused that one. That was the first truly random crash I've had. Oh. Wait. I'm just gonna test something. Now, if it's Let's see. Let's just see. Because I'm not far away from it. So it was either a random crash or... Okay, so it's not a time-based script crash because it can't take me 2 hours to get over there. So it could have been a spring-related crash, I don't know. Who knows? It can't have taken 2 hours, so it won't be a script crash. It could have just been like too much shit. It built up.
A bad time to get lost, friend.
Who knows? At this point, I'm not going to investigate. But could have been anything. You know what, let's go round that mountain. That was probably the very first... I think that might just be the very first truly random special edition crash I've had. And even then it could have been a script overload, I don't know. You know, shit could have happened while I was... You know, because of the Spriggan fight, something might have happened. It could have even been a dodgy, immersive creature spawn. It does happen. So, I don't know what that was. It's hard to diagnose without knowing what the problem is. Oh, that's sheer. Even a horse would struggle with this. See, and Fallout 4... That's the reason why Fallout 4 feels so small, is it has nothing like this. You know, that is impenetrable. You can always go round and everything in Fallout 4 without taking too much of a diversion. Skyrim, you've got to take a pretty significant diversion to get around this mountain. You know, because it's a mountain, it's in the way. Oh no, bears! It's a bear. That's funny. Just a bear in the middle of nowhere. Advanced mountaineering. That's just a regular one. I thought that was something much, much worse.
Hold. Now test.
Let it? Or is it? No, that is something much, much worse. That's a don't go anywhere near that fucking thing in worse.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Have you now? Well, you're the only one around, so I'm sorry, but I haven't sent someone off a cliff for a while. Wrong button. Boink! Bounce! Boink! I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. How did he get here? I thought I'd lost him, but no! He found his way alright. So where is this Mazincha? No, I don't want to fast travel against time. No, I want to drag my... Oh yeah, it's arrow keys for maps. It's not Fallout 4, derp. Can't believe I forgot that in like the 5 seconds of crashing. Oops, wrong shout. The tragic town of Morphal. Truly tragic. What is this little ruin of shittiness? Scaly. Buckafuck. Ringwing. Plutonio. Goldius. Rapius. Ooh, a Scrodiole. Woo! Jump through the window, don't use the door. Doors are for fools.
Hold! Now cast! Hold! Now cast!
Oh no! Leaklings!
Yol, sure.
Not the mud crab. Tragic tale of death and woe. Oh, It's a town. It's a mine where there's only one house. Oh, ew. Oh, yeah. Bum camp. Up 6 AM, they all get up. Look at them go.
Stone Hill's warmth is a welcome change in this cold
Really?
land.
I would say there isn't anything here. Oh, how I miss them. Expanded towns and cities, better towns. Crazy Lady hasn't had enough time to do it yet, but oh, how I miss it. I do miss them. They are so nice. You know, not to have this tragic waste, like singular house that wouldn't even class as a hamlet. I am not selective about my crap at all. these poor conjurers, they were only trying to move alchemy. What? That makes no sense. They were only trying to move that alchemy crap. Reeklings again. What is this, day of a Reekling? They killed a bear! Ow! That's quite impressive. I've killed the bear. Can't lift up Mazincha left, because I never actually went to Mazincha left. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go in subtly. Oh no. Do my worst, eh?
Tell you what, you start running.
The pile of corpses denied. Well, I'm gonna call that time. Oh. Oh no. Well, I've run out of time, so I definitely have not got time to do a dungeon, so that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good. Hey! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.